I'm
Yes.
so because Effie, since her introduction, has been one of my personal favorite characters. And I'm hoping in this final season, we're getting a little bit into her background. So the first question I want to ask is, what does Effie want? School, the life, Cain, Tariq?
A little bit of both, for sure. A little bit of both in terms of Cain and Tariq. I think they both have one of her heartstrings. But as far as school and the life goes, her heart will always be with school. School is something that she's been longing for. It's what she sees for her future. And the game is just kind of a vessel that she needs to be able to get there, unfortunately. So kind of split between both, but it'll always be school.
So in this episode, we see Effie stepping up, and she's always been a boss, if we're using that term, but taking more of an assertive stance as the business goes outside of her um, normal role in that. So what do we kind of have to look forward to with her as far as this stepping up, and what does it mean for her this season?
Yeah, she gets to play a lot of different roles this season, and I think it's been really interesting to see that she has definitely been that boss that she's always been. If there's shoes to fill, she's gonna fill them, and she's gonna do it the best. But she has been a little bit more submissive, right, in terms of like being under Noma's say so. I think that this is something that definitely makes her uncomfortable. It's not a place that she wants to be, but it's a place that she has to be for now to be able to survive and to reach that end goal.
So as we are walking through all of this, I there's a line that she says, I think it's to Cain, that she has never had someone that she can depend on. But I
Mhm.
feel like in points, Tariq has played that role for her. So is that game, or is that how she really feels still at this point?
Um, so with Kane, I think he's made it clear that like to not even just to Effie, like just on the show in general, like he will take somebody out for somebody that he loves. And you don't even need to say please. Like he will go do that. And he is just his heart works in that way. So I feel like she has been disappointed by a lot of people in the past, as well as Tariq. And they've both disappointed each other. So it's definitely not one-sided. But I think right now she believes that Cain is somebody, or starting to believe that Cain is somebody that she can sort of depend on. So she's just telling him like, I've never had that, like, don't let me down, implying kind of thing.
So as far as trust goes, I mean, she has uneasy alliances with everyone. But is there someone throughout this show that Effie really feels like she can trust or open up to?
Herself, and I think the closest thing that comes to that is Cain, because they have each other's backs right now. Like they're both going through a hell of a lot. So they're both kind of filling those gaps with things that each other needs. As far as everybody else goes, I think it is extremely shaky, and she knows that. She's definitely never green to who is not in her corner.
So her relationship with Noma, is that something that you mentioned that school, that's her focus, but is that something she sees as another piece on the chessboard to get her to where she needs to be? Or is it just she doesn't have a choice?
Yeah, no, this is definitely another piece to get her to where she needs to be. She's focused on finding a way out. I think it's something that she's been wanting to do, but she just can't get there because she keeps finding herself in situations that make it near impossible. Um, of course, she can't just walk away from Noma because that would probably not end well. But she's kind of just playing her role until she's able to. And I think that she's looking out for opportunity to be able to get out of there.
So in wrapping up, what is Effie's favorite arc for you throughout these past 3 seasons into the sport?
Yeah, I think I've really enjoyed seeing her open up just a little bit more. I know she's never fully open, but it's been fun being able to see her open up a little bit more and just grow up. like, when we met her, she was just this little girl that's, entering into this world that she doesn't know, and, she's always been smart in it, and she's always been that lone wolf survivor, like, she sent that text, back in season 6, telling on Tariq, and she's just, like, bulldozing the competition, and that's really I've loved to see her grow and get more and more confident, because I think that back then, like, she wasn't as confident with it. She definitely had a lot of remorse, and I think that even though she still does have that remorse, she's way more confident in her decisions now. So, yeah.